What is up, everybody? Gaming Oni here. I am back. It's been a little over a month since I've recorded. Um, but I'm back. I'm going to try to be uploading more videos. Um, and right now, we are playing Call of Cthulhu. So, we are going to give it a shot and see how it goes. So, here we go. Chapter 1. Pierce Investigations Agency, Boston. Boston, 1924. Edward Pierce, veteran of the First World War, drowns memories in liquor and sleeping pills. He is now a private detective who has trouble finding a case able to lift him from his torpor. Pierce must... Oh, I don't have to read that fast. Pierce must find a new case quickly or risk losing his license. Pure madness. If I am mad, it is mercy. May the gods pity the man who, in his callousness, can remain sane to the hideous end. This is definitely an interesting way to start. Gets right into it, huh? Right. That's a little sensitive. Gosh. A little more? Okay, there we go. Alright. Here we go. I'm going to be doing a lot of adjusting because, of course, I don't have a proper desk, a table, with a gaming chair. It doesn't match up too well. That's probably also why I have a... I'll just... It doesn't look like I can do anything yet, so I just have to walk around. See the... Oh, control the crouch. Assume I can't go this way. E? Yeah, E to interact. Okay. Alright, so E to interact. Control the crouch. Okay. This... Alright. Again, I've seen a trailer of this, but I have not... What? Guess you have to get a light. Oh, wait. This is a light. I've seen a trailer, but that's as much as I know about this. Hurricane link. Okay. Oh. Had to use... There is no reason to use a lantern to do that, but okay. Do I get to keep it? Can I go to the other one? Okay, so that's... Oh, God.
Fate inescapably draws you on.
Why? That obviously startled me a bit. I can only do it on one? It's dumb. I assume that was probably Cthulhu talking to me. What happens if I just go towards that boat? Do I have stamina? Just leave? Guess not. I walk off in the water? Nope. Okay. Alright. And I turned down the music and everything. But still doesn't seem like it.
What a putrid offering.
Okay. How did I even get here? I'm sure, you know, continuing on.
Fight. You have been chosen.
Oh, wait. Oh.
Behold. Everything has already been written. But perhaps you will attempt to change your destiny.
Okay.
I hate whiskey.
Sure you do. Alright. My private detective agency contracted to the Wentworth Detective Agency. After a Great War, I decided to set up in Boston, where there is no lack of work for guys like me. One small-time case follows the other. Adultery, settled scores, disappearances that are not actually disappearances. The old office couch is less comfortable than a real bed. I should probably get rid of these empty bottles. This place is mine. But oh, got skills. Pretty interesting. Sanity. Mental trauma. Nightmare. Edward Pierce is a veteran of the First World War, where he took part in the Uzargone offensive. He is one of a few survivors of the Lost Battalion, American units that suffered heavy losses from enemy and Allied artillery fire, forced to hold their position for several days, surrounded by the bodies of their fallen comrades without food or medical supplies. The soldiers were considered as lost by their fellow countrymen. Pierce is traumatized by these events. He consumes sleeping pills and liquor to ward off the nightmares that haunt him. Confident in your abilities and your artisan mind, you conduct your investigation by sticking to the facts, your convictions, and your perception of reality. Your conclusions are logical and reliable. Alright, so my sanity is stable. Interesting. My old lighter that I engraved in memory of the 77th Infantry Division, men of the Lost Battalion who Glad they give you things.
Been too long since I've slept in a bed.
I like these kind of things because I'm dumb.
I used to be an avid reader. The Wentworth Agency doesn't attract top-notch cases. Married woman runs off with her girlfriend. The husband couldn't understand it.
Oh. Okay. Case closed.
Natural sciences, linguistics, archaeology.
That wasn't too bad. Turn it back on. Oh.
Been a while since I jotted down something other than my nightmares.
The doctor can well repeat to me that I no longer need my remedy to keep my memories at bay. But I know that if I stop, memories will return. One of these mornings, I probably won't wake up. Despite the treatment, I again hear voices in my dreams, but they are different, unknown. They seem to surface from unfathomable and ancient depths. What nameless creature is calling me? Yes, hello?
I'm listening.
Are you Edward Pierce, private investigator contracted by the Wentworth Detective Agency?
No.
That's correct.
Hello, Mr. Pierce. I'm Lucy Sherifield, in charge of investigators over at Wentworth. I'm calling because of a problem with your file. A fire has destroyed some of our documents.
Is that right?
I'm so very sorry, but I have to collect your personal information yet again.
Ooh, 8 points available for my character. Why does this have to... Oh, wait. 6 needed before the next level. 2... 4... Okay. Medicine represents your medical knowledge. Improving this skill increases your chances of determining the dosage of a drug, of making a diagnosis, or of expressing your understanding of a medical problem. Occultism represents your knowledge of the occult sciences. Improving this skill increases your chances of determining the use and origin of occult artifacts and of expressing your knowledge of the myth. We'll do that. So there's 2. It's 6 for the level. Eloquence. Eloquence represents your ability to influence those you talk to by your power of speech. Improving this skill increases your chances of convincing or manipulating during discussions. Spot hidden represents your ability to find hidden objects. Improving this skill increases your chances of finding hidden objects, and an undiscovered object will not appear in-game. Your psychology represents your knowledge of human behavior. Improving this skill increases your chances of understanding the motivations of a person based on his or her behavior or on the analysis of objects. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 2. Go. I have no idea if I did the right thing, but we will find out. Yes.
Thank you for this information, Mr. Pierce. Our files will soon be up to date. And on a related matter, may I raise a sensitive question?
No.
What's wrong?
As you know, we wish to closely monitor the progress of our contractors. And it would seem you've been accepting fewer new cases.
Work is scarce.
Mr. Pierce, you know as well as I do there's never been more investigative work than now.
But are those cases worth it?
They're worth not losing your license. Show yourself worthy of the Wentworth Detective Agency, and we might keep you on the payroll. Mr. Pierce, you still...
I'm coming.
Sir, I came here on the advice of a person whom I hold in high esteem, and I must say that I expected anything but a drunkard's lair.
You're free to leave anytime, sir.
Do you know to whom you speak?
Stephen Webster, industrialist and art collector. All of Boston knows you.
Tell me, Mr. Pierce, are you capable of handling a new case, or are you simply a deadbeat inebriate?
If you come to me, it means you're desperate.
Nobody believes me. They take me for an old fool. Sarah, my little girl, she is dead. Even you must know of her. She was Sarah Hawkins.
The painter? Yes. Everyone knows her work.
The police accuse her of killing her family. They all died in a fire. Sarah, her husband, and Simon, my grandson.
I can't do anything for a woman who is already dead.
Find out the truth. They say she was mad, but I know that's a lie. She would never have done such a thing.
But if you have no proof...
I've brought all that I have. Look. I want you to look carefully at this painting. Tell me all the assumptions that come to mind.
What am I supposed to find?
Tell me if this is the work of madness. Or if, on the contrary, you manage to detect some logic, a rationality to follow so that I may understand it.
Is that all you want from me?
Yes, please.
All right. I'll look at your picture. That's all you've got? The painting?
I placed a file on your desk. It contains everything I have on the affair.
A warehouse on Darkwater. Some sketches of the Hawkins family. Rather thin.
Shipping label. Some of it is unreadable. But I can make out part of the address. Warehouse 36, Darkwater. The police report. It says that the fire started in the dining room. Claimed the whole family. The police decide on a domestic accident, but they nevertheless insist on Sarah Hawkins' mental frailty. Why? A press cutting. An article written by the marriage of Sarah and Charles Hawkins, a businessman from the island of Darkwater. They live a recluse life there with their only son, Simon. It again. Hello, old friend.
What's this symbol on the man's chest? It's as if Sarah Hawkins breathed a message into it.
So, Mr. Pierce, what do you make of these elements?
Slightly locked in. Okay. You shouldn't take this painting line. I read about her mental fragility. Police report. Something's not right with the story. Where did she live?
the meaning could be exactly as it appears. I think your daughter is sending you a message.
That's what I believe, too. It was 3 months ago that I received the call from the police telling me of my daughter's death. And yet a short while after, this painting was delivered to my home. The painting is linked to this case, can't you see? You must find the meaning behind all this.
Okay.
The sender's label mentions Warehouse 36.
That's right. It came with Sarah's last painting.
And you think your daughter could have been the sender?
That is what you must find out. Go to Darkwater. Find Warehouse 36.
You must tell me if what the police suggest about the mental state of your daughter is true.
No. Sarah had visions. Everyone knew that. She never would have hurt a fly. She only thought she saw things.
Saw things? What do you mean by that?
I never knew what she meant by that. My daughter was an enigmatic figure, Mr. Pierce. You must find out the truth about her life and death.
Her husband was a big deal on the island. But the police are sticking to the accident theory. Though they mentioned Sarah's mental state was fragile. I believe you are right, sir. This case is not as simple as it appears.
Well, of course.
I am aware of that. I believe there is more to this case than just an accident.
Darkwater. Never heard of the place. Where is that?
It's a small, remote island off the coast of Boston. Sarah lived there with her son and her husband.
I like islands.
I suppose you want to ship me off there.
Darkwater holds the secret regarding my daughter, Mr. Pierce. You must uncover it.
I mean, I don't have to.
I think I'm beginning to understand.
I'm willing to do anything for my daughter to recover her honor.
Quiet down. I'm on your side. Let's sum things up. An artist dies with her family in a house fire. Your only clue is a sort of promontory painting sent from Darkwater right before her death.
Correct. And the rumors about her supposed folly.
Which you don't totally deny.
Find that warehouse. Find out the truth regarding Sarah Hawkins' death. You'll be handsomely compensated.
I better.
All right. I'll take the case. I'll go to Darkwater and look into the death of your daughter.
Thank you, Mr. Pierce. I didn't expect any less coming from a man in your situation.
Something's queer. But it's not like I have a choice. Darkwater. I think I've got a book on the North Atlantic. I'll no doubt find some information. A good old story of blackmail in a speakeasy.
Okay, nice. There you are. Nope. Fine. Yay! I learned more about medicine again. It's good.
I used to be an avid reader.
Yep. Okay, don't want to. Okay, what? What?
Darkwater is off the coast of Boston. But I've never heard of it. According to this book, it was often mentioned during whale hunting times at the end of the 19th century. But it seems to have been shunned since then.
Darkwater Island has been inhabited since... Yeah, has been inhabited since the 14th century and is still rich with the many memories left by its lost tribes. But don't let the romanticism of these moving evidences of such naive and primitive beliefs fool you into forgetting how violent their gods were. A gigantic creature still ornates the walls of long-abandoned caves. Was it a sea or a dream god? No one knows, but today's inhabitants, the sons and daughters of the proud whale hunters, still remember the mysterious and tumultuous story of their small land off the coasts of Massachusetts.
All I have to do is go to the port. I just hope that I can find a boat able to take me to Darkwater.
Indeed.
Natural sciences,
Oh, yeah.
linguistics, archaeology.
I think... Have a drink. Have a drink! Uh-oh. This will affect my destiny. Oh, whatever. What's that?
I wonder why I still take these things.
Ooh, I've obtained it. Okay. I think that's about it. Let's head on out. Do-do-do. Pierce took the Hawkins case. The cursed artist is accused of having caused the fire that killed her and her family. As the only clue, she left her father a disturbing painting. On the shipping label, an address, a warehouse set on the docks of the island of Darkwater. The place seems to be the starting point for Pierce's investigation. Enter madness. Focus Home Interactive presents a game by Cyanide Studio.
We're almost there.
Call of Cthulhu.
Stay on board. There's guys coming to unload. Welcome to Darkwater Island, Mr. Pierce.
Why, thank you, Captain Fitzroy.
So, what wind brought you?
Does the Hawkins case mean anything to you?
A sad story that we would all prefer to forget. Charles Hawkins may have been a landlubber, but he was a good man.
And his wife, Sarah Hawkins.
A nice young woman, and a great painter. What a tragedy. You know what? Go have a drink at the Stranded Whale. What you need is a good pick-me-up. Mitchell may not be very welcoming, but his bar holds a surprise for you. As for me, you'll find me at the Harbor Master's office. If it's the Hawkins family that brings you here, I have a pile of documents that should interest you.
Oh, yeah?
Understood. I'm going for a look around the docks.
Mm-hmm. Should I drink? Well, I am an alcoholic. I mean, I'm not. I mean, the character. Pierce. He's an alcoholic. Not me. Oh, nice.
Hey, be careful.
Interesting.
Let's get him another drink. He's dry.
In my bar, we don't serve troublemakers.
Let's see. Wasn't me who went looking for it.
You saw what happened. He's the troublemaker.
Oh, you're a true mainlander. A real princess. You strut around with your la-di-da ways, and then, as soon as the pressure arises,
How do I
you start squealing.
Oh, come
You don't
on.
have what it takes to drink my whiskey. You've got to earn it.
I'm here for information, not for a fight.
I prefer it that way. Speak then. I reserve the right to answer or not.
Do you know where this place is? Warehouse 36, Darkwater Harbor.
The Hawkins warehouse. I see, yeah. If I were you, I wouldn't hang around there.
Why not?
First off, there are rumors. Sailors from around here say you can hear noises coming from the warehouse at night. Screams, that sort of thing.
Screams.
And that's not all. There's the fate of its owners and all the superstitions that go with it. But I'll say no more. Anything else?
The Stranded Whale. I guess this bar has been here a long time.
What can I tell you? I'm a nostalgic sort of guy. The name, it reminds us of the golden age of Darkwater, when our whalers left for long months and came back sweating and stinking of the oil and flesh of the whales they'd been hunting.
It was a tough time, all the same.
Ah, but steeped in glory. We've never known such wealth since then.
What can you tell me about her?
We all knew she was famous on the mainland for her paintings. Never understood why. Then, I don't want to speak ill of the dead.
Not speaking ill, it's given me information.
You don't dare say a thing because you respect their memory. But that doesn't mean that you don't have a lot on your mind.
You're not a PI for nothing. Okay. I don't know what it's worth, though. But Mrs. Hawkins, she went to see her doctor very often.
She was sick.
Ah, I shouldn't have mentioned it to you. Forget it.
I've got what I need.
Anything else?
That'll be all for now.
Screw you, dude. I noticed you too. Hello.
What you looking at, stranger?
I'm just passing by, sorry.
Let me drink, stranger.
Anyways. No drink for me.
This blackboard hasn't been used in a long while. The Scylla. It finished up beached at the entrance to the harbor.
I've brought out the Charles Hawkins cargo manifests. They're on the table next to you. But in truth, you're likely to be disappointed. When you're done, come join me on the deck.
Okay.
These manifests are signed by Charles Hawkins. But that's all I'll get from them.
See, only a few dates are still legible. 1890, 1907, a partial date. The rest of the document is blacked out. Who would want this information to be hidden?
I wonder what Captain Fitzroy has got to say about this woman, Cat.
The terms of our agreement are clear. Keep your men under control. You cannot afford to provoke us. No need to answer this message. Just make your payment to the carrier. Cat. Anyway. What's a bell?
From here, I see everything that goes on in the harbor. The hard-working lives of my sailors, the fights at the stranded whale. Even the antics of these wharf rats don't escape me.
It's you who lays down the law around here.
Oh, I wouldn't go that far. I'm just the last serving captain on Darkwater. Tell me what I can do to help you.
Wait, who's Bradley then? Oh.
Your manifests have been blacked out. They're totally unreadable.
Yeah, I saw that. I've got no idea who did it or why. I don't remember having countersigned anything special enough for someone to hide it.
And why obliterate the dates, as well as the goods stored in the warehouse?
You mean that the dates have some meaning?
I don't know. It's not my signature next to that of Charles Hawkins.
I'm at sea for more than half the year. Anyone could have done it during my absence. What seems really important to me is that the dates on these manifests indicate that Charles probably had other contracts.
But not with you, though. I'm looking for Warehouse 36. Do you know where it is?
Look, it's right there. The warehouse is opposite the jetty. You can't miss it.
There's all kinds
Understood.
of buildings over there.
You know who the building belongs to, don't you?
It belonged to the Hawkins family.
Precisely. Ship owners from father to son.
I think that somebody here wanted me to search this warehouse. I shall be on my way.
So come back and see me when you've got something new.
Yeah. Fine. Alright, Pierce. Still. I've got two. Okay. Okay. Yes. Good thing I improved that then. Got two. I can't do anything. I'll save them. Right. Really don't want to go over all of these. I'll just do this for a little bit. You guys can pause and read if you want, but that's a lot of reading, and I'm not very good at reading. Okay. Nelson. Oh. Island of Darkwater. Port. Stranded whale. Bolt. Heart of Sarah Hawkins. Clues. Wait, I'm in chapter 2. What? Okay. Gibson. Okay. Who's Bradley? Did someone over here?
Gentlemen, please move back.
Yes.
Let the police do their work. Hey, Sullivan, can't you go any faster?
You've seen how old this thing is. If we force it too much, we'll break...
The blood is just beginning to coagulate. It died a short time ago. Killer whales have few predators. And there are no sharks in these waters. What creature could possibly have done this?
That's no way to treat an omen.
Interesting.
Oh, yeah? He's gonna get us into trouble.
The same goes for you, sir. Move along.
Now let's see.
They seem to be very agitated about a dead animal.
You're telling me? These fools think that putting the whale back in the water will bring about the end of the world.
They're superstitious.
If only you knew. They only listen to Captain Fitzroy. And not always. And you. What brings you to our island?
I'm looking for this address. Warehouse 36, Darkwater Harbor.
I like you, so I'll be frank with you. Don't go near the place. Don't try to get in.
Why?
Because I told you so. Learn to accept some friendly advice. Now, please, allow me to do my job.
As I
You can't.
told
Don't
you
put
so.
that beast back in the water, you shysters. You're crazy.
They're cops. They can't understand.
Damn stupid idiots.
You didn't tell me that the warehouse I was looking for was right in front of us.
Because its owner is dead. And I don't want to see you hanging around it. Now please, leave us to our work.
You can't understand. You're not sailors. It's a sign. There's something coming. Something real bad.
Where do you think you're going?
I thought that the Hawkins case had been closed.
That's true.
So what are you doing on guard duty in front of this warehouse?
Who's asking the questions here, the cop or the tourist?
What more can you say about the death of the Hawkins family?
Not much more than what everyone knows. I wasn't on the case. They were all burnt to death, right? Up at their place.
The whole mansion went up in flames.
Don't get it into your head to go wandering around up there. It's dangerous.
What do you mean by that?
Yeah,
The
dangerous
only
how?
one left there is old Silas, and the accident has affected him badly.
Yeah.
He can be unpredictable, especially if a stranger starts poking around the property.
Is he a danger to the public?
No, he's in his own home. Do yourself a favor. Leave him well alone.
You again. I told you to beat it.
No need to get worked up.
I get in.
Come on, you could tell me.
No, if it gets out, I'll...
Who's this guy?
No idea. You better keep it shut.
Why, we don't have a clear conscience.
What's with you wandering around here like a hungry dog?
So, who are you?
Are you stupid or are you doing it on purpose?
Everybody knows us on Darkwater.
I've just arrived.
Let's just say we're standing guard for the owner of the site. And we let no one enter her property.
I've got to enter the Hawkins warehouse. I guess it's going to be complicated.
No, it's very simple, in fact. Fuck off.
I don't give a damn about your racket. I just want to get into this warehouse.
And we don't give a damn about you. Whatever your reason for wanting inside, there's nothing we can do for you.
I bid you gentlemen farewell.
I have a feeling I know who I'm going to talk to.
Real bad. Don't put that beast back in the water, you shysters. You're crazy.
Listen, you.
What? And I told you to beat it.
Okay.
Do you like our song?
Oh, yeah, sure.
We're true sirens. We may not be pros, but we give it all we've got.
That's true. It's a reminder of the time when we were still fishing for whales off Darkwater Island.
I heard the Hawkins family owned a warehouse on the docks.
An old family of ship owners.
Tell me something I don't already know.
They were made much richer by the miraculous catch.
Oh.
You shouldn't talk about the dead like that.
We're not speaking ill, we're just saying that Daniel Hawkins made a fortune without taking any risk.
There! You're speaking ill, you see.
It's your proof that the miraculous catch really did happen.
I've never heard this song before.
Only people from here know it. It tells the story of the miraculous catch.
It's a local legend?
Watch what you say, young man.
That catch saved our island.
Ah. Where's the proof?
We're the proof.
Without it, the whole of Darkwater would have died of hunger in 1847.
It's true. Everything happened just as it says in the newspaper report.
What report?
The one that's framed right behind you. Our grandparents tasted its flesh.
And it was delicious.
What brought whaling to an end?
The whales, of course.
They all disappeared.
You exhausted the stocks.
You could say that, yes. There were fewer and fewer of them.
Until the last, the biggest.
The one of the miraculous catch.
Exactly.
I bid you farewell, gentlemen.
Good night, stranger.
So long.
Right.
The miraculous catch. Apparently, the most significant event of the last 80 years.
Oh, this is a lot of reading. All right. 21st of May, 1847. Miraculous catch. The Scylla returns to port to save Darkwater from famine. We had given up hope. The crew of the Scylla, or what remains of it, returned to Darkwater port late on Tuesday afternoon. The locals immediately rushed to the docks to welcome the last whaling ship on the island. People were amazed at the sight of the unbelievable catch the brave vessel had on board, of a size that went beyond that of the formidable toothed whales. The Cassian, that is already being called the miraculous catch, covered the whole deck, and parts of it were hanging over the side of the ship. The surviving sailors told a frightening account of their perilous catch, but also of its meat, unmatched in its quality and plentiful nutritious benefits. There's no doubt that the immense size of this whale will allow numerous inhabitants of Darkwater to feed themselves, bringing an end to the famine which part of the island was suffering. Warehouse for rent. Mr. Marks is putting this warehouse up for rent from June for fishing, workshop, or storage activities. You can contact him via your favorite newspaper or visit him on the docks. Special evening at the Stranded Whale. To celebrate the return of our brave whalers, All the staff of the Stranded Whale invite you to an exceptional and free tasting event. Come with your family or with friends to taste a miraculous catch. Each person will leave with a bottle of oil, so don't hesitate.
Like to treat us like this.
And the doctor, what did he say?
He laughed.
My God.
You said it.
We'll do it again.
I think I've really messed up some of the dialogue here. Guess I'll go talk to him again. I might have to ask him who Cat is.
You're back again. What can I do for you?
I'm just back from the wharves. The dead killer whale is unsettling the sailors.
Ah, yes. Us men of the sea are superstitious folk.
The police took the decision to put the killer whale back into the sea.
You've got to understand them. They didn't know what to do with it.
I think that was a mistake. Who says that whatever caused those wounds is no longer in these waters?
You think we should have kept it?
To look into the real cause of its death, at least. I examined its wounds. I know of no creature able to cause them.
And I took you for a detective.
Believe me when I say that these wounds are significant.
Come, come. You've only just arrived on Darkwater, and already you think like a sailor.
All right. Oh, wait, no.
The miraculous catch. Is it a local legend?
Not at all. It's an episode from our glorious past. Go read the story of the sailor's return to Darkwater Harbor. It's displayed on a wall of the Stranded Whale.
I found a threatening letter, signed by a certain cat.
What? I don't mind you visiting my harbor master's office, but I'd prefer if you didn't go through my affairs.
Are you being blackmailed?
Not exactly, no. That shyster wants to make us pay protection money.
With any success?
I wouldn't say that, but she terrifies my men as much as her own.
Can you not do anything to stop her?
Don't you worry about that.
I shall be on my way.
So come back and see me when you've got something new.
Get inside the warehouse. Means I have to find way in.
You saw what happened with those sailors. Don't hang around here unless you want trouble with the bootleggers.
I've seen the kind of messages their boss sends. You're not scared of her.
Of course I am. Everyone's scared of that woman. She's not interested in small fry like me. You, on the other hand, nose around too much, you'll have dealings with her.
I think I need that.
This warehouse looks abandoned. Why does it interest them so much?
No doubt a question of territory, but I ain't asking. You want to know more, go ask the captain.
Good. Thank you.
Not helping.
I shall take my leave.
I find the hidden spot skill allows you to detect hidden items and okay.
It looks like there's a way in under this grate.
Okay.
A whale vertebra. If the newspaper clipping in the bar is true, this bone is a real fossil.
Oh, okay. That was gonna. Oh. Gotcha.
I could use this old winch to lift the grating, but it's been completely taken to bits. There must be some spare parts amid all this clutter.
For spare. Jump. Jump. Alright. Ladder. And for some spare parts. This part enables heavy loads to be lifted and this.
A ratchet device. Exactly what I need.
Is that it? Is that all I need? Ah.
This handle will be perfect for the winch.
What do I do with the ratchet device? Is that part of the winch? Do. Boop. That. Saying something else. What else am I missing? Maybe there's one more piece. Probably another device. It is awfully dark. Look around at everything. What's this question mark? Oh, that's not what I'm... Put two. Okay. Right. Because I still have to look for something. Some stuff still hidden. Anywhere I can crouch. Wait. You? Oh! How'd I do that? How'd I do that? I hit E. How do I undo it? Okay, I didn't mean to do that. It worked, but accident. How to get rid of it though? Oh. Did I accidentally hit my middle mouse button? That's what... Confused. Why can't I do anything here? What else is there? Oh my gosh, I'm getting irritated. Like, what else is there? What is up with the question mark? What else do I need? Start lighting stuff on fire. I don't even know a way to get up there. Oh, there's a door. Are you freaking kidding me?
It should be possible to mount this cogwheel on the winch.
Oh, that's nice. Oh my.
Looks like everything is in its place. All that's left is to try to turn this handle.
Yay.
Damn, I broke it.
What do you mean you broke it? What do you mean? It doesn't look broken. What's broken? What do I do? Get me over there. Let me in. What do I do now? Another one? I don't have another glowing question mark, so I don't think I could get anything else. Right? What do I do now? Alright, I'm looking somewhere else.
Well, well.
Oh.
A little mouse has got lost on our turf.
Hello.
You're not only inquisitive, you're also stupid. What gave you the crazy idea to come onto my turf? Has the cat got your tongue?
You've come for a fight. What I've got to say won't change a thing.
You're a quick learner. I decide who comes in and who stays out. And anyone who doesn't respect my rules, I punish them.
Is your name Cat?
What of it?
Maybe we can come to an understanding.
Maybe. Or maybe not.
Wow.
Get this joker out of here. He might have a little trouble walking on his own.
Lame.
Ugh. I'm getting careless. I didn't see that coming. If I want to get into this warehouse, I'm going to have to deal with her.
Let's deal with her. Who are you? No one to talk to. Who are you guys?
You live here?
Why did you do that, huh?
We saw what you did to St. Brendan.
Yeah, we'll teach you to come onto our island and
Like a saint.
ridicule our protectors.
What?
I've never heard of this saint. Is it a local belief?
But everyone knows Saint Brendan, the Navigator.
He's the patron saint of whales and whalers.
What happened to the statue?
Go see for yourself. He's at the end of the jetty.
There's you, our beloved statue, and then those two bozos behind us. Wait, now that I think about it, it's got to be them. There's one of them who's always going back and forth to the statue.
Quieter. That's all we need for them to hear us.
What brings you to dark water?
The two guys behind you. What are they guarding?
The bootleggers. Scum.
They're protecting their territory. From whom, I wonder?
They really don't have a
From
choice
me.
anyway. They're more scared of Cat than an attack by drunken sailors.
If only they would kill each other.
I have an offer that could interest you.
We're listening.
I need you to keep them busy for a while.
You send us to take the punishment while you go quietly about your business. What's in it for us?
What would convince you to help me?
There's only one thing that'll get us to move.
More booze?
For sure. Bring us something to drink and we'll take care of the bootleggers.
I'll be back.
Take your time. We're going nowhere.
Alright. Let's go get some alcohol. Hopefully. Hey man. And get a drink. Come back. Hey you. Her bell.
She will do it again, you know. Oh, the girl doctor.
What's this?
She won't stop asking.
Not that again.
Hey, you, come here.
You again.
Let's say I want to buy a bottle from you.
Let's say I don't want to sell you one.
Oh, come on. Because of a little tussle.
Drinking it here is a privilege, and I grant the privilege to whoever I want. Anything else?
What do you know about the Hawkins warehouse?
If I were you, I wouldn't hang around there.
Why not?
First off, there are rumors.
Sorry.
Sailors from around here say you can hear noises coming from the warehouse at night. Screams, that sort of thing.
Okay, yes.
Screams.
And that's not all.
Yep,
But
okay.
I'll say anything else.
I didn't expect to find alcohol. What's the source of this miracle?
You mean who? Our source of supply wouldn't like me to betray them to the first comer.
I'll tell nobody.
She'd know it anyway. Anything else?
Oh, it's a she.
Captain Fitzroy told me about a little pick-me-up.
Oh, yeah? That must have been before you came looking for a fight in my bar.
Oh my god.
Oh, come on. Because of a little...
Drinking it here is anything else?
That'll be all for now.
Dude.
And then he said, "You have no right to treat us like this."
And the doctor. What
I'm
did
about to start a bigger tussle in the bar. You.
Hey, Mitchell. A drink for our new friend. I owe you. You don't know how to fight, but at least you've got guts.
Yeah. Aching guts.
Huh. I've got them too. But you don't hear me whining like a pooch who's lost its leash. You didn't back down. It's something that I respect. So understand by that. If I catch you again, you'll carry a more permanent reminder of our encounter. Tell me, what brings you to Darkwater?
I'm investigating the deaths of the Hawkins family.
It's very nice of you to tell me the truth so openly, but it's also really stupid of you. You really don't seem to know the area. Let me give you a little advice. If you want to survive more than a day in this rat hole, avoid talking about them to the first people you meet.
Is that more dangerous than having a drink with you?
I'm not kidding. The old families, they were here long before us, and they'll be here long after we are gone.
The old families?
The descendants of the first whalers. These people truly worship their ancestors.
I've got a few questions about the island.
I'm not here to give you information. Mitchell will tell you what he wants to tell you.
I need to get into the Hawkins warehouse.
You're out of luck. It's on my turf.
It's precisely for that reason that I've come to see you.
Are you pulling my leg?
Your small-time hoodlum number is starting to tire me.
My number? I thought I'd made myself clear. But we can go through it again if you didn't understand.
You took me by surprise. It won't happen again.
Oh, so amusing. To be honest, as long as it doesn't interfere with my business, I don't care. But I'll go with you, to make sure you don't stick your nose into things that don't concern you.
Sounds honest to me.
I'm not finished. If I do that for you, if I let you onto our turf to conduct your little affairs, you'll be indebted to me, and I guarantee that I always collect on what I'm owed. Think about it. I help you, you'll owe me a favor in return. Do you accept?
I don't think I'm ready to pay the price.
As you wish. But I think you'll be back.
Yeah, of course I'll have to. But anyway, hey Mitchell, let me get... Come here and give me some whiskey. Oh my gosh, dude. Where's a bell?
And then he said, "You have no right to treat us like this."
And the doctor, what did he say?
Oh my god.
My God.
Come on, dude. Thank
again.
you.
Let's say I want to...
Let's say I don't want...
Oh, come on.
my
Drinking
god.
it here is anything else?
Captain Fitzroy told...
Oh, yeah?
Oh, come on.
Drinking it anything else?
She literally told you to give me a drink.
That'll be all for now.
I'm gonna lose it.
I bet you don't see one like her every day, do you?
Yes, Cat is an extraordinary woman.
Damn right. There's nobody more intimidating than her on the docks. Except the captain, of course. But you're lucky that she left you alive. She must think that you can be of use to her. With that, please do excuse me, because I'd prefer not to be seen talking with you for too long.
Prohibition is just a joke around here. That
Right.
suits me fine.
Hey, come give me a drink,
You're
dang
back
it.
again. What can I do for you?
Apparently, the bootleggers don't want anyone hanging around the warehouses.
They're part of the private property I mentioned earlier.
And yet the place looks abandoned. Why guard the entrance?
As a precaution, I suppose. All the warehouses are more or less interconnected by old sewers.
You mean that there's a way to go from one to the other by tunnel?
I couldn't tell you if it's still the case today for all the warehouses on the island, but I think I can imagine what you've got in mind. You can always visit them if you're not the claustrophobic type.
I tried.
You're back again. What can I do for you?
I shall be on my...
So come...
We're no longer at home on our own island.
Calm down. It's not worth the effort.
I told him, that flunky, that he'll see what a real sailor has in his belly.
If you continue like that, everyone will see what you've got in your belly.
I hope so. I hope they don't forget the lesson. Me? I'm not scared of some girl.
I mean they're going to cut you open, you idiot. Calm down.
Fine.
Hey, Mitchell. A drink for our new friend. I owe you.
Yeah.
Huh. You didn't back so understand. Tell me.
I'm fascinated by the history of the whaling station.
Huh. You certainly don't lack style. But enough of the jokes. You reek of private eye. Who did you come for?
The Hawkins family.
Now why doesn't that surprise me? A little advice, though. If you want to survive more than a day in this...
Yes.
I need to get in.
You're out of luck.
It's precisely...
Are you pulling my leg?
You're small...
My number. I thought I'd made my...
You took me by surprise.
To be honest, but I'll go with you.
Sounds honest to me.
I'm not. If I do, they'll be in... And I can't think about it.
Sure.
Do I have a choice?
Oh, we always have one, Detective. Follow me.
Nobody questions your authority here. I was given to believe that Fitzroy stood up to you.
That dope tried to save face in front of his sailors. They revere their brave captain as they do their old statues. But sooner or later, all statues get buried in bird shit. And nobody cares.
And the police? They do nothing to stop you?
The local cops? The cops drink like everyone else, sweetheart. They know where their interests lie. Apart from that pig-headed Bradley. I don't know whether to admire his stubbornness or to have pity on him.
Don't put that beast back in the water, you shysters. You're crazy.
They're cops. They can't understand.
Damn
I don't remember who Bradley was. I talked to him not long ago.
That's no way to treat an omen.
Oh, yeah. He's gonna get us in trouble.
Can you walk any slower?
It's fine. He's with me.
Oh. Okay.
Gosh.
Be a gentleman and move that for me.
Sure. Can you walk faster? Why not
That's
just
how it's done.
kick the door down?
Do I still need to hold your hand? Or do you think you'll get by on your own now?
Don't overdo it.
Good. In that case, I'll leave you. I've done enough mothering for now.
If it let me, I'd fight those people and get by.
Ugh, this place stinks. What is the connection between this place and the Sarah Hawkins case?
Construct a scene. All right, Sherlock.
Who has enough money to buy painkillers, but stays in a place like this? It smells as bad as it looks. Can't sleep. I know how that feels. Le Petit Parisien. Who might keep a news clipping about Sarah Hawkins?
Probably fail
Is this one of Sarah Hawkins' paintings?
The scene. I don't want to do.
What is this picture of Charles and Sarah Hawkins doing here?
The person. Anything else?
What happened here?
That's it. Okay. How is that any different than just being here? Alright. Skills. I have 2. Going to strength. To get some strength going. You're annoying. Officially unused since Charles Hawkins' death. This warehouse recently housed a clandestine resident. Signs of a life attest to the fact. The presence of blood-stained bandages must also be noted. Probably removed from the wound, as well as pills, painkillers, and sleeping pills. Moreover, the occupant seems to be obsessed with Sarah Hawkins, as attested by the presence of several documents connected to the artist's life. Photograph, press cutting, but it is the discovery of a particularly charred painting recognized by Officer Bradley as having come from the Hawkins mansion that allows all doubts to be lifted as to the link between the contents of this building and the Hawkins case. Okay, I guess that's it.
Someone has settled in here.
And whoever it is has something to tell me about the Hawkins case. Is there anyone in there? You! Don't move!
Oh, this
You
is Bradley.
Again. I told you to stay away from this warehouse.
It's clear that you knew the victims. I'm sorry to dig up bad memories.
I can still see the poor child lying burned on the floor of their drawing room. We had to tear him off. The marks must still be there. They're in my mind anyway.
It's horrendous. I'm going to need your experience to bring him justice, Officer Bradley. Can you explain what this painting is doing here?
This strange portrait. Wait, I know it.
It was in the Hawkins mansion when we came to investigate the fire.
So you confirm that it was removed from the crime scene? Interesting. I'd like to go and see the mansion now.
Of course. You want to go back along his trail? I'd like to understand how this painting made it to here. Come on. My car's parked down the way. Andrews, would you please shut the door? And open your eyes, damn it. This guy went right under your nose. God damn it. Her again.
Hello.
This case has nothing to do with you, Baker. Clear the passage or I'll shut you up for obstruction.
Officer Bradley, you've finally grown a pair. Too bad you're too fat to see them down there.
Wow.
Why, you?
Come on, keep the smile. You don't want to force me to widen it.
Right,
Okay,
Joker.
I get it. Can we go to the mansion now?
I thought I'd straightened you out, mister. I am disappointed, but we'll meet again.
I don't care.
Is it far, this mansion?
Look behind you, at the top of the ridge. You see the building?
Jeez.
That's the Hawkins mansion. Come on, we got some driving to do.
Yeah, we do. Yay. These chapters are going by quick. Nice. That means there's probably a lot. Pierce managed to get into the warehouse. The place, thought to be abandoned, revealed some surprises, signs of recent occupation, as well as a partly charred painting. Interrupted by his searching by Officer Bradley, Pierce convinced him to join his investigation. The police officer is willing to drive the detective to the Hawkins mansion. I'm just trying to get to the mansion, lady. I hope I get to deal with you later. Someone's there. Come on now. Hurry up.
Well, here we are. Hawkins mansion. The place has been abandoned since the fire. There's only old Winchester in his hut.
Oh, yeah. I can't.
Your
Okay.
partner, Andrews,
I
warned
can't
me
click
against
anymore. I
him.
gotta use E.
You managed to get something out of that bum? I'll end up asking you for advice.
He talks too much. He inferred that old Silas was slightly unhinged.
That's not far off the mark, I suppose. But kinda unfair at the same time. You know, Silas Winchester has been working for the Hawkins family as far back as I can remember. Charles was like a son to him. The day of the fire, he lost his whole family, so he's got nowhere to go. And, as you'll see, in a way, he's still watching over them. Is there anything else you want to ask me? Or do you want to go up there?
I see no scorched trees or fire damage on the building.
You're pretty damn observant, ain't you? The fire was quickly contained. Old Silas acted as soon as he could.
Not soon enough to save the Hawkins.
They were trapped in the drawing room. And don't go troubling Silas anymore. His guilt torments him enough as it is. Are we gonna take a closer look at this mansion, or do you have other questions?
Are you going to keep asking me if I have other questions? Let's do this
You're
first.
the one who looked after the Hawkins case.
Don't think I was trying to hide it. It's just that this discovery shakes my convictions.
That's why you're so keen to find out who removed the painting from the mansion.
Yes. If something escaped us, or if there's been a law enforcement error, then it's up to the police to make good its mistake. Anything else?
Not waste any time.
Night falls quickly here, and I want to be able to see when we arrive.
I'll go with you, if only to reassure Silas.
Sure.
Why not? You can help.
Right. Let's go.
Now, I believe that is enough. Make sure, okay, game is saved. I believe that's been enough. I think I'm going to go ahead and continue this since it's kind of like, I don't know, like a point and click. Of course, you're still walking around and everything. Doesn't seem too terrible. My decisions have been awful so far. I'd like to see how much more awful they will get. So, thank you everybody for watching. I hope you all have enjoyed, and I will see you all in the next video. Goodbye.